Hey, I just finished reading this book here. I'm not going to say the name, but it's by Suzanne Evans, and it was a really thought-provoking book. It's a collection of articles from her e-zine, and I hadn't been subscribed that long, so there was a lot that I hadn't read yet. But as I was going through it, one of the things that struck me was at one point in about the middle of this book, Suzanne talks a lot about branding and about Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these really big brands and how everyone kept telling her, you've got to develop a brand, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And it kind of hit me because that's a little bit where I'm at, is in that whole mess right now. And it can be overwhelming. It can feel like a lot to figure out. But I liked what she said. She said it made her exhausted, and she came to a point where she said, this is who I am, the best thing that I have to offer is me. And I love that, because really what's unique about any of our businesses is us. It's who we are, it's what we bring to the table, it's different. You know, 1 million people can teach marketing, and they all teach it a little bit differently. 1 million people can create the same type of product, but they all bring a little bit of a different flavor and uniqueness to it if they're willing to be who they are and let that show through. And so I thought I would share that with you and encourage you. This is actually a very good book. It's a quick read. You can read parts of it at a time, so it's not one of those you got to sit down and read it all and try to digest it, but you can read just a couple pages and get some good nuggets to go implement. If you're okay with the Suzanne Evans style, speaking of being you. And I want to challenge you to figure out what you can do this year to let a little more of who you are, a little more of that uniqueness that is you, shine through in everything that you do in your business.